But would you look at that? Cuphead and Mugmen smiling and dancing because Studio MDHR, the devs behind the indie smash hit Cuphead, have just revealed on their blog that the game has reached a double platinum level, which is 2 million copies sold across Xbox and PC. So we're going to talk about that and even talk about which platform supported the game more. Was it the PC? Was it the Xbox? And I'm also going to mention what I would like to see either added to Cuphead or potential Cuphead 2 down the road. What is going on, guys? Randall Thor 19, the man with the million, back again with another video. And it's a happy day for Studio MDHR, for fans of Cuphead, but it's also a happy day for owners of The Witcher 3 on the Xbox One X. It got its patch today. I did a video earlier about it. Not only does it have HDR, but it also has a 4K mode with the 4K resolution, as well as a performance mode where you can play it up to 60 frames. So a lot of people consider it the game of the generation. Looks like it just got even better on the Xbox One X. Make sure you check that video out. But this video is going to be about Cuphead and the success that the little indie title that could Studio MDHR's huge smash hit has received. 2 million sales is absolutely phenomenal for a game like this, and I love it when a game, gets embraced by the gaming community. Now, when this game was revealed back in 2014, a lot of people were hyped for the game, but every year that passed and we didn't get a release date, a lot of people were like, oh, they missed their window of opportunity. Nobody cares about Cuphead anymore. Even so, when they revealed the September 29th release date, a lot of people were thought, hey, Cuphead's going to bomb. Nobody cares about it. They waited too long to release it. Well, those people were dead wrong because 2 million, copies sold in basically 3 months. Not only is it a huge financial and sales success, but it's also a huge critical success. The game is like sitting around an 87, 88 on Metacritic. It's going to be in a lot of people's top 10 game of the year list. It's going to be in mine. May not be number 1, but it's definitely going to be in my top 10. It just received a bunch of awards and accolades at the Video Game Awards. It received Best Indie Debut, Best Indie Title, Best Art Direction, and they're all well-deserved. So it's great to see critics and gamers alike embrace this fantastic boss battle / run-and-gun shooter. Now, let's take a look at what they had to say. They said, much to our shock and amazement, we can announce that Cuphead has now sold over 2 million copies across all platforms. It's on the Xbox and the PC. Even in our wildest dreams, we never thought our crazy little characters would be embraced by this many fans from around the world, and we are continuously humbled by your support. So to everyone who's drawn fan art, composed memes, performed songs, conquered challenge runs, streamed their playthroughs, thank you very much is basically what they're saying. Some of the fan art, though, is a little out there, if you know what I mean. But people love Cuphead, and people loved playing Cuphead. People love doing the pacifist runs. There's a lot of things you can do with Cuphead. A lot of videos on YouTube about it. But now that we have confirmation that it had 2 million copies sold, which they announced 1 million 2 weeks after the game came out, and now 2 million 3 months later, it's time to revisit that old topic. Which community embraced Cuphead more? Did the Xbox version sell more? Did the PC version sell more? I know that's always a hot topic of debate because not a lot of people want to give Xbox gamers any credit for buying their games. So I went over to Steam Spy, which tracks people who own Cuphead or own Steam games in general, and we can see here that currently 1,093,750 people own Cuphead on Steam with a plus or minus of 31,448. So anywhere between 1,060,000 and 120,000 people own Cuphead on Steam. So we just know across 2 million, a little bit over 2 million, there's roughly right around 1 million that own it on Steam. I know it's also on GOG, but there's no sales number for that. So it sounds like PC has slightly supported it more, maybe 52%, but don't mistake, the Xbox community has supported it, just judging off of the Steam Spy, and it looks like the Xbox version is probably creeping up around 1 million copies sold, if it already hasn't. So there you go. Seems like a pretty equal 50-50, 52-48, 53-47 split for Cuphead. Either way, doesn't really matter who supported it more. All that really matters is that people supported it, period. Xbox gamers and PC gamers supported the game to the tune of 2 million copies, and now because of this, we're going to be able to get a Cuphead 2, or whatever game next from Studio MDHR. And personally, I would like them to continue on with Cuphead. I would like to see a Cuphead 2. I would like to see more varied and interesting boss battles, and also make those running gun levels better, because I thought that was kind of the weaker link to the game. But hey, originally we weren't even going to get a lot of those boss fights. The game was only going to have about 10 boss fights. It has 17 plus a whole gauntlet at the end. But because of Microsoft's involvement and investment, because of that, they added those run and gun levels, they added extra boss fights, they added the overworld and the shop. Microsoft made it so that Cuphead devs, Studio MDHR, could actually realize its true vision for Cuphead, and not the one that they were going to have to make because they didn't have the money. They remortgaged their houses basically to finish the game. But I'm glad that they were able to kind of embrace and be able to create their true vision for what they thought Cuphead should be. Now, for a sequel, I would love for them to add the one thing that I think Cuphead, the original game, is missing, and that is online co-op. I think online co-op could add a lot to this title. I know it does have local co-op, but not a lot of people have, someone who wants to play a game like this that is extremely difficult in local co-op. But if they can get the networking code right, I think they could add that to Cuphead 2, and it would be even better experience to be able to play this game with your friends online. So that is kind of the one thing I would love to see Studio MDHR add on for your future game. Like, I know they're probably thinking about, do we want to do a new IP, or do you want to just continue Cuphead? I think continuing Cuphead is the safer play here. I think people want more of this game. Now that everybody's sold on the concept and they know that Studio MDHR can deliver a fantastic experience with that incredible art style, if they could just do it bigger, badder, and better, more boss battles, a bigger world that's more interactive, some better running gun levels, along with the ability to play with your friends online, that is a recipe for an even bigger success. So I think Cuphead 2 could even be bigger than Cuphead 1. So that is what I want for the next game. What do you guys want? Would you rather have Studio MDHR make a new IP, or would you rather them see Cuphead continue into Cuphead 2? How many of you out there actually want online co-op? Am I the only one? Am I crazy? Because I feel like this is the one thing Cuphead is missing. I wish they would patch the game and put online co-op into the title. In fact, I think if it had it originally, I think the game would probably be over at 9 to meta. I think some people knocked it for not having online co-op. But is that something you guys want? Let me know in the comments below. Congratulations to Studio MDHR for the huge success that is the game. Hopefully you go on and you can add online co-op either to Cuphead 1 or Cuphead 2. But I look forward to no matter what, whether it's Cuphead 2 or something new that you guys are planning. And I will buy it day one because you guys are some fantastic developers. So congrats to you guys for making Cuphead something special. Anyways, guys, that is the video. Make sure, if you enjoyed it, that you leave it a like. Consider subscribing to the channel for more content. Share this out on Twitter and everywhere on social media. And I will see everybody in the next video. Later, guys.